So we're gonna make omakase, new school and old school. So I'm gonna start seasoning the rice. We do have two different type of rice. One is for old school, which is white rice. And one is brown rice, which is for new school. And also we do use the two different type of seasoning vinegar. So this is a white vinegar we pour into this pot and break it into individual grain.
The combination of the vinegar and the steam from this freshly cooked rice,
Yeah.
unbelievably
What
aromatic.
we're doing here is every single grain the rice properly seasoned. So that's white rice.
And I wouldn't think brown rice would be a winning combination for a sushi.
I thought about the same thing, but when I moved to San Diego, everybody started asking, where's my brown rice? Oh my God. I guess the healthy way of thinking, brown rice is healthy. I don't know at this point anymore, but we like that texture and flavor of the brown rice.
Well, you mix rice
Yeah.
and fish, I'm gonna eat it.
So now I'm gonna cool down rice in the back.
And then in the meantime, looks like we have 4 different types of fish here.
Yeah, it's actually 2 different kinds of fish. So this is a bluefin tuna called Toro. Looks like a beef, Wagyu beef. isn't
I
it?
thought that was Wagyu when I
Yeah.
first walked in.
So we marinated this bluefin tuna. We actually smoke with the hay. So this is a Thai snapper. One is quickly salted and branched. And the other side, peel the skin off and we marinate with a kombu kelp.
Before the knives even come out, you're
Yeah.
seasoning, you're marinating.
Sushi work is all about the preparation.
But speaking of knives, I'm guessing we have a pretty fancy one buried under there.
Well, I've been sushi chef 35 years. 33 years actually.
Who's counting?
Who's counting? So this is called Yanagi knife.
I can't tell you how excited I am for this thing to be
Yeah.
unsheathed. Wow.
Being sushi chef, you're slicing a fish for 1,000 pieces a day. You get tired of it, right? But the whole this, the weight and balance of the knife is justify the work. You know,
I'm not even going to ask you how much it cost.
right. So now I'm gonna get to slicing it. We're starting from Thai snapper.
Okay.
So,
Like a hot knife through butter.
and you score fish, better melt in your mouth.
And I
That
still
is
can't
good.
believe that this isn't Wagyu beef.
I know.
That you're slicing right there. The marbling on it is astonishing.
I'm gonna slice the smoked fish. Okay.
Wow. With the fish freshly sliced, Chef Makoto now shapes the nigiri.
We start touching a little bit of vinegar water. So put a little bit of fresh wasabi, drop the rice.
And that nigiri making motion, I'm guessing you could do that in your sleep.
So now I'm gonna make new school sushi using brown rice and red vinegar. So now it's old school Toro. Depending on the fish, we're using more wasabi or less wasabi.
Beautiful.
Last one will be new school Toro.
After the nigiri is formed, next come the dressings.
This is white soy and this is the kombu oil. We season soy sauce with bonito, katsuobushi, and shiitake mushroom. And this is a very special citrus that really goes well with the white fish.
And finally, the garnishes.
First, salt made of cherry blossom flower. We call sakura salt. And I like to put a little bit of sesame seed. And the new school, have you heard about botarga?
I actually have heard of batarga, actually on Signature Dish.
Oh.
This is a cured fish roe?
Yeah, exactly. But this is like a Japanese way of making it. For Toro, we have a shiokoji mold.
And what does the flavor of the mold bring?
Umami, straightforward. So now we're gonna put a little bit of shiso flour, burnt scallion, miso, and also this is the shiso leaf. Everything on top of it, it's not just make it prettier, it's just actually really important flavor profile.
You are a chef and an artist. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Since the Deer Sushi Omakase includes 10 pieces of nigiri, 5 each of old school and new school, Chef Makoto now turns his attention to making the remaining pieces, as well as preparing the appetizers and dessert that will round out the experience. All right, Chef. Colors galore. How should we even begin to tackle this omakase?
So we're looking at the entire omakase at once, but actually we're serving as a course style. So the first, people coming in, it's a hungry stomach, so we sip this little miso soup and some acidic seasonal appetizer together with it.
Not that my hunger needs any boosting right now, but here we go.
Second course is going to be ham roll that we highlighted old and new school again. The old school is chaputoro tartar, and new school is the baked crab ham roll. Before we begin, I wanted to clean the hands by giving you hot towels.
Ooh. And this is Japanese finger food, so it's important that our hands are nice and clean, right?
The hands is the best tool ever.
All right, I got clean hands. Where should they be headed first?
We'll be begin with the ham roll.
Okay. Look at that. More love.
So I think you should try the old school.
And this one should be dipped in the soy sauce,
Yeah.
correct? Nice crunch and bite when you go through the ham
Very
roll.
important.
But obviously, nigiri was the star of the show back there in the kitchen. Where do you want to direct me first?
I think I'm always recommend starting from an old school.
Should we start with the old school Thai
Old
snapper?
school Thai snapper would be great.
All right. Now, soy sauce for this as well?
No, you can use soy sauce, but it's already perfectly dressed.
I am loving that fish flavor.
Simple, but a lot of umami.
But you know what really hit me? That fresh wasabi. I'm so
you.
used to the green horseradish paste, but then there's just this little pocket of flavor hiding right there in the middle
Thank
of the
you.
bite.
I'm glad that you noticed that.
All right, well, time for new school.
Go for it.
And that citrus flavor comes through loud and clear,
Umami from botargas.
but still melting in your mouth.
Hey, Seth here. If you want to discover more of the incredible restaurants in the DMV, hit subscribe. Thanks for watching Signature Dish.